A little soap, a little.
Look, I don't know about y'all, but here in the South, we call that a hoe bath. A hoe bath, and I know a lot of people who've I've done take a hoe bath before. You cannot tell me you haven't.
I found myself on Black TikTok recently. I don't know how I got there. Okay?
And legend has it that she's still trying to find her way back home. But we know that once you go black, you never go back.
Whiteness is cleanliness is purity. I'm clean. No, we're not.
And here's a great analogy. I'm glad you said something, but here's a better way to put in perspective for your people so they can understand it better. Say you're a Tupperware bowl. Brand new Tupperware bowl, honey. It is transparent. You can see through it. No stains, no nothing. But then here's the kicker. You done put some type of leftover in it, and all the grime and the grease had got into the bowl, okay? So you gotta wash it. You don't just put soap on it and rub it down and then rinse it off. Guess what? It still got grime. It still got grease. You need to scrub it with a cloth or a sponge. Exfoliating sponge if you need. Okay? And you put some soap on that and you scrub until you hear the Tupperware burp.
Grand Rising Kings and Queens, welcome back to my YouTube space. And today I'm diving into something that might sound weird to some people, but it's no surprise to us, to black people. There's a white woman, there's a white lady who came out publicly and admitted something that society has tried to hide for centuries. Like, white folks have poor hygiene. I'm not the one who have said that. And she only learned how to properly clean and care for herself by observing and learning from black people. She got herself on black TikTok and she now knows how to do that. And yeah, she said that. Now, let me tell you, the reaction has been intense. Some white folks are offended, of course, but others are shocked. Others are supporting and saying, it's true. Black people ain't surprised. I saw the comments of black people. They ain't not surprised because they already knew. Because once again, the world is slowly waking up to something they never wanted to admit. Black people have been leading. Black people have been teaching and influencing in ways they don't get credit for. So this commentary is about this video. I'm not talking about my things. I'll just come back here and talk about how black people have influenced white people, have influenced the world. But this video that I'm going to show you, you will laugh. It's so funny, but it has some teachings to do with the white and black people. Let's watch these clips and we watch the reactions and then we come back with more commentary.
I found myself on Black TikTok recently. I don't know how I got there. Okay? But I just have a message to my fellow white people. Hey guys, we're so stinky. We are so smelly, We are just so smelly. And I think here's what I've pulled, okay? All right. I feel as if, first of all, a washcloth. It's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's so handy. Yeah, it is. And fun fact, it goes in the washing machine so you don't need to keep buying. Anyway, it's not working, and here's what I'm hearing. Here's what I'm hearing is happening. A little soap, a little. All done. Hey guys, your body's bigger than that. When I'm coughing because I just ripped a crazy dab, my kneecaps sweat. My kneecaps are sweating. And you know what? I'm walking in my stinky, smelly feet all the time. I'm standing in water. Hey girl, that's not good enough. Hey girl, that's not good enough. The water's hitting my butt cheeks. Hey sister, that's not good enough. I know that I have 25% male audience. They're creeping, And I know that I got some white men here, okay? Hey guys, it can always be better. And here's the thing. I have a feeling that the reason why white people are so stinky smelly is it's like a white supremacy thing. And don't. It's because I think that it's like whiteness is cleanliness is purity. I'm clean. No, we're not. We're not. Do you know what a dry brush is? Hi. Do you know what a dry brush is? What's that? I'm no pony. You, please. Oh, anyway. Dry brush, I'm serious, guys. I'm actually serious. A dry brush, we use it before the shower, okay? Little gentle strokes. My skin, it's too sensitive. It's too pure and sensitive. No, that's because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're exfoliating for the first time, okay? Some gentle strokes. You're gonna see flakes are gonna be flying like fireworks, sister, and that's okay. That's okay. I grew up with my friends being like, oh my God, I'm ashy, I need lotion. And here's me, I'm saying, that never happens to me, so I guess I never need to meet a friend named Lotion. Is what I say. Nope. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna get the biggest bottle of lotion, and you're just gonna keep it around. And then you're just gonna pump that baby whenever. But you know what you're gonna do after you shower you're gonna lotion up. The same thing that you're doing to your face, you're doing it to your whole body, girl. And that dry brushing's gonna be, and then you go in the shower, you get those gloves on. I know they're scary, but it's just so easy, so cheap. And you're just gonna exfoliate and grab your washcloth and wash. I'm so serious, guys. I'm so serious. I sit next to the smelliest white kid. And my parents never taught me this. I had to learn this from Black TikTok. I'm serious, and this is a problem. Y'all, it's a problem. Clean your ass. Okay. To my fellow white people. Hey guys, we're so stinky.
Go back and watch the original video, but I completely agree. Like, being white is like the biggest ripoff when it comes to hygiene, health, cooking, and home cleaning. I've learned a lot more about skincare and hygiene from Black women on TikTok than anything I was raised with. The Black community and the Hispanic community always have way better food. And I remember telling my boyfriend at one point, who's Hispanic, that I was like, I will probably kick and scream if you try to take me to a hospital or to a pharmacy. I'm all about home remedies. So if your mom's best friend, who's a bruja, comes up with some stinky concoction but says it'll cure everything, I'ma take it. And this man cleans. I keep my place pretty clean, but I've been sick, so he cleaned it for me, and it's...
A message to my fellow white people. Hey guys, we're so stinky.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have a funny story. I am from Bangladesh, and when I first moved to Canada, like 25 years ago, okay, I would smell pigs all around me. I would be like, why does it smell like pig right now? I was so confused. I'm like, there's no bacon here. Why does it smell like bacon? And come to find out, it was just white people oozing like bacon fat out of their pores or something to the point where they smelled like pigs. And I just couldn't shake that smell. Like, it literally took a whole year for my nose to adjust, and then I didn't smell pig anymore. But that first year in Canada, boy, it was brutal. It was like pig everywhere.
Whiteness is cleanliness, is purity. I'm clean. No, we're not.
So, please go watch that video. That young lady happened to stumble across Black TikTok on issues of cleanliness. And she did this amazing video, which people have really responded to. I'm stitching that bit because she said it. And I hope this can also help some of the people in my comment section who the thread I started probably a week or so ago, then thought we were done, but is still getting reactions. And I think I got one this morning regarding issues of comparisons, blah, blah, blah. But I thought this content creator, well, she said it. And that was the thread. So I wanted to unpack it a bit more because I think this morning, just before I went to church, I said, we're going to carry on with this one because this is the one that needs to be talked about, because this is the one that's an issue to palm-skinned, not to us, because we already know. And that lady, this content creator, said it. So she starts off that little segment of her skit saying, it's a white supremacy. She said it. I didn't say it. Don't come after me. That's what I'm saying. Go and watch it yourself. Okay? And she said it. And hers is talking about just like, hygiene and things like that. But again, it's that mindset and the illustration of what she was saying in that little clip is that the white supremacy side of things is that I am pure. I am white. Therefore, I am, she carried on and said a few other things. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm pure. I'm white. I'm clean. Therefore, I don't even need to wash. That's a mindset. And wash as in bathe, as in shower, as in moisturize, as in put deodorant on, as in the whole bit. She said it. I didn't say it. Just so we're clear. I am telling you what I saw from another creator. And it is intertwining with the thread that I respond to comments in my comment section. And somebody had made a similar statement and I responded to that. Everything I say is based on the reactions I get in my comment section and personal opinion pieces. I will always try to preface the things that I say as in my opinion. And again, you don't have to agree with my opinion. I'm not asking anybody to agree with my opinion. I am here merely to create the content that I enjoy, that I like, and for myself, because this is my space. But I really encourage you to watch that, because when a palm skin content creator says it, who am I to argue with her? She's telling us all how, in her opinion, she says she didn't even hear some of the stuff from her own parents. Like, she had to go learn it on Black TikTok. Again, about the cleanliness. But she's telling us that the mindset that, in her opinion, some of y'all have is that go and watch the video. Go and watch the video for yourself, and then you can start to do the work if you need to do the work and if you're willing to do the work. However, if you're not willing to do the work, don't argue with me. Argue with yourself, because I'm fine over here. I know what I'm doing. And I take several hygiene things on a daily basis. And I'm moisturized, and I'm clean in the sense of my hygiene. Okay. But such a good video, because it just confirms what we are trying to educate and say. But it's up to you to do the work. It's that simple. But please go watch that video. It's so informative. I think I must have watched it a couple of times, and it's doing so well because the young lady is speaking and she said it, and we listen and we hear and we pick up what's being said.
I found myself on Black TikTok recently. I don't know how I got there. Okay?
As a white person, I have a question to all my fellow white people out there. What are you doing when you are showering? I know. Excuse this. I'm in need of a shower. I have to go take one on my lunch break. But I'm just asking for a friend. What are you doing when you shower? Because see, when I get in the shower, especially when it's a hair day like it is, I'm going to get in there. We're going to put the shampoo in and we're going to wash that out. We're going to do that 2 times. 2 times, okay? We're going to wash that out. And then we're going to put the conditioner in and we're going to clip that up and let that sit for the rest of the shower. Now, during the rest of my shower, I'm going to get the wash rag and I'm going to put some soap on that. and I'm gonna wash everything, okay? How are you not, women, especially the big chested, how are you not washing under here? This stinks, okay? Get behind your knees. I know your knees are sweating. The summer is coming. Don't tell me your knees don't sweat. Inside your elbows sweat? Back here sweats? Don't tell me you're not washing any of that. How are you not washing any of that? Ew. And then when you come out of the shower, especially in the drier months, you might want to put a baby oil on, some type of body oil. I still use baby oil because I think it smells amazing. I personally like it. Then you put a lotion on top of that and lock in all that moisture, and then you feel great. Okay? My children have learned how to shower like that. My mother taught me how to shower like that. So inherently, I'm teaching my 2 white children to shower like that. I'm pretty sure my husband showers like that, minus the lotion afterwards, but because he's a pain in my ass. But that's another story. But I'm pretty sure he showers like that because he smells pretty damn good after a shower. So please, white people, inform me, because I don't seem to understand how you are not showering like this. Are you really just pits and slits? Like, is that all you're washing? Ew. No, get in there. Wash your fucking bodies.
We are so smelly, you know? We are just so
Here's the thing, is that I got myself on the washcloth debacle of 2021, I believe, 2020, I don't know. And that is when I learned that white people do not use washcloths. I grew up being raised by a poor, okay? My grandmother was one of 9 children. They didn't have running water like in their house or electricity for her formative years, and then they did eventually, okay? They had an outhouse instead of indoor plumbing. They had a bath weekly, once a week. Now, they would wash up daily, you know, for school and stuff, wash their face and stuff, but they had a bath weekly. And I learned hygiene. Washcloth, soap on all body parts, right? On all body parts. Washcloth, soap, on body parts. And then that's when I learned people only use their hands and only wash like their armpits and groin. And some people don't wash their asshole. My ex-husband was not big on hygiene whatsoever. Not the fact that he didn't know how to shower, is that he didn't like to shower, and he was severely depressed, so I'm not going to shit on him for not showering, okay? But he knew how to wash his entire body. Okay? And I'm not like the most hygienic person either. I pick and choose my spoons, and sometimes that spoon doesn't include a shower. Right? But now as a child, I took a shower like literally every single day, sometimes twice a day, depending on if I worked that day. And now I'm at, you know, like every other day or whatever, okay? Or whatever, like when I can, essentially, like have the spoons for it. Like it's Tuesday, I took a shower yesterday. And I'm going to take a shower tonight because I have a place to be tomorrow. So I'm going to take a shower and be clean. And then the next time I'm going to take a shower will be Thursday. So, oh shit, I'm going to hit every day. Damn, look at me go, bitch. Anyway, we're fucking gross. And I don't mean me. I mean in general. Because, like, what the actual fuck? Wash your fucking ass. Wash your fucking ass. And wash your entire body. Jesus Christ.
Welcome back. This video went viral. A white lady, honest opinion, openly tells the truth. And she ranted about a lot of things, and she showed how they're doing it about the hygiene and everything. Now, she admits that the first time she saw people take hygiene seriously was when she went on Black TikTok. definitely she was taught by black people. It was a moment of for truth, and it resonated with so many people. Not because it was new, but because it was finally spoken loud. And this is not the first time to talk about this. There is another where we came out with the washcloth, white people exposing themselves, and it's not that new. So it's just black people don't want to talk about these things. But one thing, I want to talk about black culture. Hygiene is black culture. Or like hygiene is a real thing in the black community. It's about self-respect. It's about representing your family. It's about survival. From a young age, black children are taught to wash thoroughly, to scrub their elbows, knees, behind the ears, to brush their tongue, to lotion up, to clip their nail and keep their hair clean, because looking unkempt was never just a personal issue. It became a racial stereotype. And when I was growing up, we were, and my grandmom was coming back to the house, and she could get that we have not bathed 12 midnight or 1 midnight. She will send us outside to go and bath in the dark. Just remember, in the village, no electricity, and you are going outside to bath in the dark. And there's videos I saw where white people are saying their children can go even to 4 days without bathing. They don't care about that. In black people, I think hygiene is something very, very serious. It's like a culture. So in a society that already looks for reason to judge black people, cleanliness became a form of resistance, of dignity, of pride. And on these videos, I saw this white lady say that, she was saying that because they are white, they think they're already clean. So as black people, we were raised with values that many white households didn't prioritize, because many white folks had the privilege of not being judged based on appearance for us. There was no room to slack, so we had to be excellent just to be seen as equal. It's very true. Black hygiene isn't just about staying fresh. It's a cultural cornerstone. It's something that we take it seriously. It is identity. It is resistance. It is love. Now, if I a little bit expand, I will say this, because hygiene is just one small piece of puzzle, but the influence of black people runs much deeper. Let's talk about fashion. From the way we tie our head wraps, black women, to the bold colors, or to streetwear, and that the world now copies. Black style is global, and we made sneakers iconic. We made our hairstyles a statement. We made elegance look effortless. When you go to music, forget about it. Forget about music. Jazz, soul, R&B, hip-hop, gospel, rock, all birthed by a black genius. I'm trying to show you how black people have influenced a lot of things, leaving alone the hygiene. White artists have made millions copying the sound of struggle, the sound of survival and spirit that we black people invented. When you go to language or slang, lit, on flick, you can hear white kids using this language like shade, vibe, slay, all are from black communities. And now the world is speaking in this rhythm. Health and wellness is another thing that we are talking about. Shea butter, cocoa oil, natural hair care, essential oil, plant-based healing, all are coming from African what? African traditionals that are now trending in white homes. I even didn't know that all these, that the shea butter, coconut oil are coming from traditional or African backyard. I just knew it recently. Even dancing from the twist to the moonwalk, from the twerking to the electric slide, from Afrobeat moves to viral TikTok challenges. All of it comes from black rhythms and movements. We have influenced the world, and we influence the world daily, silently, powerful, and endlessly. But they usually don't like to admit it. According to the video that we have watched, it's about hygiene, but I don't want to base on hygiene that much. I just want to bring up some things that black people have done that it's influencing the world. But they don't like to admit it. And here is where it gets so much painful. Despite all this, white society often pretends that black people are inferior, despite benefiting from the culture of black people, benefiting from the wisdom, from the practices. There is a refusal to credit the source. They want the flavor, but they don't want the truth. They want the look, but not the struggle. They want the style, but they don't want the story that comes with that style. When white people use black slang, it is cute. When white people use black slang, it is cute. But when black people do it, they say it is ghetto. It is ghetto. And when white people wear the black fashion, for example, the cornrows, it's high fashion. But when black people do it, they say it is unprofessional. When they twerk, when they dance like us, they go viral. But when we dance like us we do, it is too much. They say it is too much. That's what we call double standard, and that it is silent theft. That's how it is. But right now, you get white people, some of them are admitting the truth because the internet has changed the game. When you go to these other social media and YouTube, it has made black excellence visible in ways that they can't be erased or they can't be ignored. Young people are watching. That's true. Young people are listening. Young people are learning. And they are seeing where the trends come from. They are seeing where the dances are coming from. They know who created the moves. They know who created the looks. They know who created the sounds, the energy. They know who made it first. And more importantly, there is a generation of white people who are tired of pretending because it is hurting them. They are tired of pretending. They are tired of hiding the fact that they look up to black people. And they are coming openly up saying that they learn from black people. And they are openly saying they admire black people. It's a small crack in a huge hole, but it's growing. To every black person watching this video, understand how powerful you are. You are the origin of everything. You are the foundation. You are the blueprint. And when I say you are the blueprint, it's reality that black people are the blueprint of culture. They don't teach you a history correctly in school because they don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to know you are the descendants of kings and queens. You are the descendants of Mansa Musa. You are the descendants of architecture. You are the descendants of inventors and innovators. They want you just to know you are the descendants of slaves. So, I have a message to that white lady. And the video went viral and people are like, oh, it looks funny. But to that white lady who spoke the truth, I think I should thank you. Thank you for admitting something that your people have tried to deny for generations. And to the black people who nodded their heads in agreement, thank you for holding the line. That video was so funny, by the way. It was so funny. And black people, we don't just exist, we lead. We don't just survive, we create. We don't just resist, we inspire. The world will be dry, dirty, and dead without black people. Stay fresh, stay proud. That's what I will say to my black fam. Tell me what you think on this video. I am the Kenyan Beast. Until next episode, peace out.